So you may or may not have noticed that my business looks a little bit different. Usually I do like admin stuff in the morning just to get that out of the way. So I'm working on that. And then today I want to design some new acrylic earrings. And I'm probably gonna have to order some new acrylic. Here I'm doing some brainstorming of what earrings I want to design. This will determine what color acrylic that I need. Alright, it is now 1:30. I basically spent the whole morning deciding which acrylic earrings I want to make. I'm going to be doing Monstera leaf acrylic earrings, 4-leaf clovers for St. Patrick's Day, and then I'm going to be doing daisies and sunflowers. For the daisies and sunflowers, I'm going to use this mirror gold acrylic that I have. So I want to do the glittery emerald green acrylic for 4-leaf clovers, and then for this really cool metallic acrylic, I want to do Monstera leaves. I went ahead and ordered that acrylic from Etsy. However, I'm not going to work on those designs until I get the acrylic. But I will work on the sunflower and daisy designs since I already have the acrylic I need for those. This design is going to be printed on gold, and it's going to be the petals, and then behind it is going to be this, and then this will be the circle cutout that's going to be on black acrylic. On the left are the petals that will be cut on white. In the middle is the backing that will go behind the flower. The circle cut out on the right, this will go in the middle of the petals, and it's going to be printed on gold. I just feel like the top petal looks weird. I ended up putting the loop so it's just coming out of one of the petals instead of two of them. This is the new design. I like this one way better. Today I'm just finishing up those daisy and sunflower earrings. I'm going to be attaching the findings and all that stuff, and I'm going to try to photograph them and get them on my Etsy shop today. So this is my photo box that I use to take photos. And now that I'm done assembling the earrings, I'm going to take photos in here and then get them listed on my site. I just use my iPhone to take product photos, and I use an app called Camera Plus 2. And then I usually put it on the +1 lighting setting. Hey guys, good morning. It is Wednesday. The first thing I have to do is just some admin work, which is like answering a couple Etsy messages and a few YouTube comments. And then I'm going to be filling a couple of orders for my Etsy shop. And then after that, I'm going to be working on my digital download store. I'm going to be designing a farm animals earring pack. Now I'm designing the farm animal earrings. These will be digital downloads, which means they will be files that other laser cutter owners can download and print themselves. So these are the finished farm animal designs, and I really like them. I think they came out really cute. And now I just need to airdrop them over to my computer so I can vectorize them. First thing I have to do is fill some Etsy orders, and then I'm going to be vectorizing those farm earring animal designs. And then hopefully I'll have time to start cutting them out on Glowforge so we can see how they look. Alright, so now I am done vectorizing. I have the chicken, cow, goat, lamb, pig, and the rooster. Alright, I got all my little farm dudes uploaded to the Glowforge app, and now I'm printing. Alright, so I definitely have a lot of changes, but that's definitely to be expected with the first print. For my cow, for his head, I accidentally did a cut line right there, so poor guy got his head cut off. Rooster and chicken, their beaks and their feet are way too small, so I need to make those bigger. Goat, I just have to move the lines of his horns down. I don't like how raised up they are. Pig, his tail is way too skinny. My little lamb guy, for some reason it did not cut all the way through. I need to check my settings. So you may or may not have noticed that my business looks a little bit different, especially if you follow me on Instagram or if you watched the last vlog that I posted on this channel. I'm really not doing custom pet earrings anymore. I actually unlisted them from my Etsy shop. The reason I stopped doing them is because I basically just got burnt out. I probably have done like 1,500 earring orders. And because they're custom, they're very time consuming. Each pair would take me anywhere from 25 minutes to 50 minutes. And I was spending a lot of time being hunched over on my desk for like 10 to 12 hours a day. So I started having back problems and neck problems from that. So yeah, basically now I am working on refocusing my business, and I'm concentrating more on the digital side of things, which includes my digital download store, where I'm designing files that laser cutter owners can download and then use on their own laser cutter. And also, I want to focus more on YouTube because I'm seeing some growth on here and I just really love making videos. But yeah, I feel like this is a good path for me because I have a background in graphic design, so I really love making new products. On my regular store where I'm selling physical products, I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to sell on there. Right now, I'm trying out acrylic earrings like I've been making this week. Basically, I just want to fill you guys in with what I'm doing with my business. I'm actually not done with the farm animal earrings yet because I did not finish cutting them. I still have some changes to make to them. But I shouldn't have too many. I'm just going to check in with you guys when I am done cutting these, and then I will be painting them and putting them up on my Etsy shop. Alright, I am finally happy with the design of all of these. So I have my final cuts here, and now I just need to glue the posts on, and then I'm going to paint them. I have 2 pairs of each design because I like to show, since these are digital download files, I like to show what the earrings look like painted and then what they look like not painted. Okay, now I am all set up for painting, and I have a printout of all of my designs. I always print them out so I remember what colors I want to paint them.